Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the grain comments. Well, we had some rains over the weekend across parts of South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, and into central Illinois. The rains kind of slowed there. Today we've got rains in Kansas, Missouri that'll move into the northern delta. The outlook this week is dry, and temperatures though near normal. The maps are very different as far as what happens in the second week. One map is still dry. The other map brings rains back into the Midwest. So I think that for market psyche, bringing rains back to parts of the dry Midwest, eastern Midwest especially, would be good for the crops. I think these rains that occurred in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa certainly will help crops there. As far as the overnight prices, beans up about 7 cents, corn up 3, wheat up about 1 cent. Follow through some Friday technical buying on this drier forecast, but also some evening up in front of Wednesday's USDA report. The USDA is expected to lower U.S. corn and soybean yields and maybe soybean acres. The question is, will they lower demand to offset that? Outside markets firm. Chinese market bounced on some talk of maybe some merging going on. Greek news that maybe there might be some positive news out there is actually helping our stock market this morning. Got the dollar a little bit higher. Crude's about unchanged to maybe a little higher at $45 a barrel. Funds were big sellers of corn last week. They're still long about 170,000 contracts, long 59 beans, and still short 12,000 wheat. So we're just kind of wondering as we go into the report, will they keep those positions after the report? Will they add to those positions? I think a lot of people believe that initially beans could rally on the report and then maybe start drifting lower from there. The opposite could happen in corn. Maybe we could see some selling in as far as the funds are concerned into harvest, and then as we go into the 2016 year, we could actually see corn prices work a little bit higher going into next year's planting season. So anyway, we're a little bit higher. Stock markets are higher, and we'll be looking ahead at the USDA's report on Wednesday to see what they call the U.S. crops, world demand, and world carryouts. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.